things in your life that really, really drive you crazy? Because I know there's things in my life that drive me crazy. And today that's what I'm going to be talking about. Talking a little bit about my pet peeves and what really irritates me and gets underneath my skin. First off, a pet peeve can be anything big or small. Just anything that can irritate you or bug you in some way. It can be anything from an older person or a slower person just driving on the road, or it can be somebody who just whines and complains about everything and always has something to whine about. But it differs from person to person. Well, start with my pet peeves. Firstly, I cannot stand when you're sitting at a table eating and somebody next to you or across the table from you is smacking their food. How do you eat with your mouth wide open? Can you not close it? Were you raised in a barn? It's not that hard to eat with your mouth closed. My little brother can do it. Little kids can do it. So I know anybody can do it. It's not that difficult. Next, I cannot stand when I'm driving on the road and I slow down to let people over, or I slow down to let people pull out in front of me and they don't wave thank you. How hard is it to throw your hand in the air and say thank you? It's not that hard. I didn't have to slow down and let you out. I could have sped up and been a jerk and not let you out. It's kind of like when somebody holds the door open for you and you don't say thank you to them. It's just not polite. You shouldn't do that, and it's just not courteous. Next, I cannot stand when a roommate or a brother or a sister or somebody leaves an empty container or carton or box just sitting out in the refrigerator or cabinet or anything around in the house, and you go to get something and all there is a box. What's a trash can for? How hard is it to pick a box out of somewhere and take it to the trash can and put it in there? It's not that hard. I'm a fairly neat person and I like to have things clean, and when something like that is just sitting around making a mess, it really kind of bugs me. It's not that hard to throw something away. And lastly, I cannot stand when I'm trying to have a conversation with somebody and in the middle of nowhere somebody comes in and interrupts me or interrupts the whole conversation. Could it not have waited 2 seconds until I got done talking? Was it really that important it couldn't wait? Most of the time it's usually not. So you could have waited. People can wait to hear what you have to say. So those are my main 4 pet peeves out of everything. There's a lot more, but those are my main 4 pet peeves on a day-to-day basis that really bother me. So in conclusion, while those are my main pet peeves, maybe you could possibly relate to me somehow, or maybe you have totally different pet peeves than I do. But everybody has something that bothers them on a day-to-day basis. These are the ones that just annoy me the most. So I have to ask you, what annoys you so bad it makes you want to scream? Thank you.
Yay!